Here we go. All right, so for our warm-up this morning, we're gonna do 3 exercises, 5 reps each at the beginning, 5 jacks, 5 knees, okay? So we're gonna pull down like this, 5 walkout planks. We'll repeat that 3 times, okay? So start with 5 jacks, here we go. Out and in, 3, 4, 5, 5 sets of knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we're going to do a walkout plank. So come to the top of the mat or space on your floor, bend over, walk those hands out to the plank, and walk them back in. Okay? Again, here we go. That's 2. And if yours are slower than mine, don't worry about it. Just do what you can. 2 more. One more. When you get back up to the top, we're starting at the top. 5 jacks, 5 knees, 5 walkout planks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walkout plank, 5 of them, okay? Keep it going. Walking it out, warming up the arms, the back. I think this is 4 for me. I'm going to do 1 more. Then we're back up at the top. 5 jacks, 5 knees, 5 planks. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 walkout planks. From the top, walk it out. Walk it back. Keep it going. I don't know if you guys remember way back in the days you'd come into the gym, but how the mats in this room were always covered in glitter from all the dancers. Give me 1 more. My mat today is so sparkly. Stand it up. All right, give me a step touch right here. So we step, then bring the feet together. I'm gonna bend the arms, bring the elbows up and down, up and down. All right, so for today's circuit, we are going to be using dumbbells, and if you happen to have a mini band at home, we'll have the option of adding that to a few things. So I got my 2nd COVID vaccine yesterday, feeling pretty okay, not 100%, but all right. But I feel like someone stabbed me in my arm, like it just hurts so bad. So if I'm sluggish or anything today, I apologize, or maybe you're grateful, I don't know. All right, so our first move today is going to be a lateral squat walk with either a squat to the toes or a jump squat on the end. This can be done with or without a band, okay? I'm gonna show you with a band since I do have one. If you have one, feel free to grab it. It's gonna go above the knees, okay? So we take both feet above the knees. If you don't have one, do the same thing that I do, just no band. It'll still be pretty challenging. I'm gonna get a little space. I'm gonna come into a partial squat and I'm gonna walk for 3. So I go 1, 2, 3. Once I get here, I'm either gonna give a squat jump like this, or I'm gonna come squat to toes and back down. Then we go back, okay? So we will go down and back 5 times. It basically ends up being 10 because you do it twice, right? All right, so I'm gonna come to my starting position. We're gonna come into that partial squat. Go as low as you can. Let's walk it for 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Either squat jump or squat to toes and back. 1, 2, 3. Squat to toes or squat jump again. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Good. This is 3. Try to keep it low. This is 4. One more, down and back. Almost there. All right, perfect. If you have a band, take it off. We're not going to use it for several exercises here. We're going to be grabbing some weights to do an overhead press variation. So grab some weights that you can take overhead, and I'll tell you what the variation is. We're going to be doing a slow motion Arnold press. We usually do these kind of in one fluid motion, but we're going to kind of break it down. So I'm going to come to field goal posts, extend up, rotate so my palms are now facing behind me, and come down to the center, out to that field goal post, up, rotate in, and bring it down to the front, okay? We will do 10 of those, all right? So grab your weights, get a nice base with those feet about hip width apart, arms come up like that field goal post, take them up overhead, rotate the palms, bring it through the center, take it out, up, rotate the palms through the center, keep it going, out, up, rotate, pull it down, out, up, rotate, pull it down, keep it going. That's 5, halfway. Nice. Make sure you're breathing, friends. We've got just 2 more of these. 2. And 1. Excellent. Bring those arms down. So, the next move is going to be a 2-part move. It's going to be a bent over row, then we'll stand up and do a bicep curl. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to grab a slightly heavier weight for this one. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the hinge. We stand nice and tall, chest raised, shoulders back, hinge forward. We pull both elbows up towards the ceiling like we're starting a double lawnmower. Extend back down. We'll stand up tall, curl at the top, come back to that hinge, row, stand it up, and curl. All right? Grab the weights for this if you haven't already. We will do 10 of these, all right? So stand nice and tall, hinge at those hips. Let's row, extend down, stand it up, and curl. Hinge again, hinge, row, stand, curl. Keep it going. Nice. Nice, strong arms, strong back. That's halfway. Just a couple more. 3 more here. 3. Hinge again. 2. And 1. Hinge, row. There we go. Whew. Nice job, guys. All right, no weights needed for this next one. It is going to involve a push-up. So, you have all the varieties of push-ups available to you. You are welcome to have an elevated surface, like a sofa or even a wall, and do your push-up, okay? You're welcome to come to the knees and do your push-up right here. And you're also welcome to come to the toes. So we're not just going to do a push-up. I rarely make you just do a push-up. We're gonna do a push-up, and then we're gonna reach to the side, tap the ground, reach to the side, tap the ground. Let me show you what that looks like. So if I'm on my toes, I do that push-up, I reach to the side, tap, reach to the side, tap, okay? If the tap is too much for you, whatever push-up level you are doing, feel free to just keep it as a push-up, okay? Our goal is 10. If you can't make it to 10, do as many as you can. I always say 8 is great, 9 is fine. Let me think of one for 7, I'll get back to you on that one. All right, but do what you can. I'm gonna do 10 here, okay? I'm gonna do mine on my toes. So I set up my form here, nice strong plank, push up, reach to the side and tap. And back. As I tap, I'm going to squeeze my glutes, activate my abs, so I have minimal movement from the rest of my body. Keep it going. I think I'm halfway. There's a chance I miscounted, but I'm going with it. Got 3 more. When you're done with yours, and you are welcome to go slower, I do my push-ups at a decent pace. You're welcome to sit back in child's pose like this and take a few deep breaths. All right, I'll give it a second and I'll start talking about what we're going to do next. We're going to be staying down on the ground next, and we're going to be doing a Superman with a pull. This is another one that you can add the band to if you happen to have it. So if you have a band, the band is coming around your wrist like this. We're laying down on our stomach. We lift up, we do our Superman. I'll show it on the ground in a second too. And as we lift up, we're gonna pull down towards our chest. So if you have a band, you can have it go right there. And if you don't, just pull to chest and extend back out. So I'll show you on the ground real quick. Around my hands, lay down. I'm gonna lift, pull to chest, extend back out and down, okay? If you are new to Supermans, let me give you a modification real quick in case that is too much. So if you're new to Supermans, you can do an alternating Superman where you're lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. It looks like this. It's a lift and lower, lift and lower. You can even keep that head down to minimize strain, okay? All right, so choose your option, band, no band, full Superman, alternating, wherever you're gonna be. With all of them, try and keep your eyes on the floor. That'll help you keep you from straining your neck, okay? We don't want that. All right, 10 of these, here we go. So I'm gonna lift, pull, extend back, and down. Lift, pull, extend, and down. Keep it going. That's 5 for me, I'm halfway. Three more. 2 more. And 1 more. Nice job, guys. All right. We're gonna stand up for our next move, and then we'll come back down to the floor. So take your time getting up. Get up however is easiest for you. We're gonna be grabbing a slightly lighter weight for this next one. We're gonna be working our shoulders a little bit. That's why we're grabbing lighter weights. And we're gonna make a half circle. So I'm gonna tap my weights at my side right here. I'm gonna bring them up, circle them around the front, tap, bring them back around and down, okay? Again, light weights. If you don't have light enough weights at home, this is one that you could do, you know, with nothing at all, just moving those shoulders, working on strength and mobility still. You could grab cans of soup, whatever, okay? But try and go lighter for this one. So stand tall, slight bend in those knees so you're not locking out. Weights tap at the side. Bring them up around, tap, and back around, tap the sides of the legs. Up, tap the weights, and tap the sides of the legs. Keep it going. Do as many as you can, up to 10. That's 5. Make sure you're breathing. Two more. And one more. Good. All right. Coming down to the mat, taking one weight with us, okay? We're gonna be just holding this weight above our chest as we do move from boat pose, okay? Let me go through it real quick. You can kind of decide where you wanna go. So, boat pose, we've done this one a lot. We sit nice and tall, nice strong back. Then we're gonna lean back until we feel those abs engage. So, this is where it gets complicated. I'm gonna take one leg out, and I'm gonna take this arm up, okay? I'm gonna go 1, 2 leg lifts for 10. Then I'll switch the weight to that other side, lean back, and do leg lifts right here. So, if that feels really easy to you and you need to take it up a notch, instead of resting that heel there, we're gonna pull both feet off the floor, and this leg will still lift and lower like that, okay? I'm gonna keep my heel rested for today. You're welcome to do either option. If it's too much to do that lifting and lowering, instead you can just hold boat pose right here while the rest of us lift and lower. Come up for a second, switch to the other side and hold, all right? Make it work for you today. All right, so I'm gonna take that weight up above, lean back till I feel those abs engage, lift that opposite leg. I'm gonna lift and lower it, okay? Good, keep it going. Use those abs to keep you tall. Got 3 more, 3, 2, and 1. Very good, so I'll switch that weight to my other hand. Sit nice and tall, lean back till I feel those abs engage, extend that arm. Here we go, lift and lower for 10. Keep it going. Good, over halfway. 2 more, 2, and 1. Very good, sit it up. All right, we are to the last exercise in the circuit, then we get a little break, get a drink of water. So the last exercise is going to be a chest press. We're gonna be laying down on the floor, arms are at chest, we extend up and pull them back in. So that would be level 1, just laying on the floor. Level 2, we're gonna add a hip bridge, okay? So let me show you both of them. With either option, knees are bent, feet are on the floor. If you're gonna stay here and not do bridge, I want you to, so got my low back here, and we're gonna press it into the mat or into the floor, okay? Arms are here, they're out to the side, extend up and come back, okay? If you wanna add that bridge, we lift up, squeezing the glutes, okay? So either come to laying on your back or laying on your back and bridge. Get your weights ready. We're gonna take them up overhead and back down, or up over chest really, right? Here we go, up towards the sky. Keep it going. Halfway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Lower down. So we get a little break. Put those weights to the side. Grab a sip of water. Think about the exercise. Think how easy or difficult they were for you. Can you take it up a notch in the next round? Do you need to pull back maybe? Listen to your body. Figure out what it needs to get a really good workout for you today. All right. Good crowd on here this morning. Some of my favorite people. So we start the circuit with that squat walk to either the squat to the toes or the jump squat. Optional band. So I'm gonna grab my band, start getting it around my feet, bringing it up over my knees and on the thighs. So we come into that partial squat, we walk to the side for 3, and then either that squat to toes or jump squat. Down and back 5 times, okay? All right, here we go. Partial squat, here we go, let's walk it. 1, 2, 3, jump squat or to toes, okay? 1, 2, 3, jump squat or to toes. Here we go. And back. Keep it going. This is the halfway point right here. 2 more down and back. One more down and back. Nice. When you're done with that, you can take the band off if you have one at home. If not, you can take a few deep breaths while you wait for me. All right. We'll be grabbing weights for that slow motion Arnold overhead press. So it's out to the side, extend up, rotate palms back, pull through the center. All right? Grabbing my weights. Whew. Tired today, guys. All right, arms out to the side. Nice strong base with those feet. Extend up, rotate palms, pull down, out, up, rotate, and down. Keep it going. Oftentimes when we do things slow motion, it's harder. We're making those muscles work for longer periods of time, focusing on form. It's a good thing to do, but it is harder. See if you can give me 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Made it through. All right. Bent over row plus bicep curl. You can use the same weights. You can switch them out for different ones. I'm going to switch mine out for different ones. So we're going to stand nice and tall, remember? Shoulders are back. Chest is raised. Let's hinge at those hips. Row right here. Stand it up. Curl right here, okay? Hinge, row, stand, curl. Keep it going. Good. Halfway there. Just a few more. Give me 3 more. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. Nice. So, no weights needed for this next one, but it is a tough one. This is where we do our push-ups. Remember, you can do any push-up variation you'd like. You can modify it on an elevated surface. You can modify it on the knees. All right? You can do a full push-up on the toes. All right. So it's a push-up, and then if you're ready for that extra challenge, tap to the side, tap to the side. All right. So come to whatever starting position you're coming to. Check your form, okay? As straight of a line as you can make. Push to the floor, back up, tap to the side, tap to the side. Keep it going. Remember, squeeze the glutes, activate those abs. Keep yourself nice and steady as you tap to the side. Keep it going. Do as many as you can. Set your own goals. My goal's 10. I've got 1 more. If you're still going, awesome job. When you're done, you can come to those knees, Sit back in child's pose. Take a few deep breaths, all right? Nice job, guys. All right. Hopefully you're almost done or you're done. I'm going to talk about what's next. Next is our Superman. You can do a regular Superman. You can do an alternating Superman where it's opposite arm, opposite leg. Or you can do a Superman with a pole. If you have a band, do that Superman with the pole with the band. This move is actually really good for those of you that are trying to, maybe you have a goal to do some pull-ups. This is a really good one because it kind of mimics the move of when you do a pull-up right there, okay? All right, so I'm going to take my band around my hand since I have one. If you have one, you're welcome to do the same. We're going to come down to our bellies, extend those arms overhead. We're going to lift, hold to chest, stand back up, and down, okay? That's the full move. Remember, you can do modifications. Whatever you're doing, try to keep those eyes on the floor. That will help you keep your neck in line. If you need to cheat and look at me, pause what you're doing and do so. It's not cheating to look at me. Got 2 more. And 1 more. Whew. All right. Once you're done with those, we're going to be standing up. We're going to be doing those shoulder circles. So it's anterior shoulder circles. Weights tap this side, come around, tap each other. So a lighter weight, or even no weights at all, okay? Take your time getting up. I know everyone, some people it's, balance issues, vertigo, different things. Get up when you can. Once you're there, grab some lighter weights. So I'm going to demonstrate one time, and then we'll do this together. Tap the sides, bring them around front, tap the weights, and back to the starting position, okay? Goal is 10. If you need to do less, you can do less. All right, here we go. Stand tall, tap front, tap side. Tap front, tap side. Keep it going. Try and keep those shoulders low as you do this. We don't want them bunching up towards the ears. Halfway. Keep it going. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Our last 2 of the circuit, and then we get another break, are on the ground. We've got that boat pose with the one leg lift and lower, then the other side, and then we finish with the bridge plus the chest press. Okay? So I'm going to come to the floor, grab one weight. For that first one, I'm going to sit nice and tall, heels rested on the ground. Lean back till you feel those abs engage. Extend this arm overhead, then take the opposite leg. It's going to lift and lower, okay? Here we go. Nice. I've got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll switch that weight to the other hand. Extends up above. We lean back. Send the opposite leg out. Lift and lower. Here we go. Good. Give me 2 and 1. Perfect. All right, I'll try to remember to say this next time too, but if you've made it through 2 rounds of that and you don't think you can do any more or it was a real struggle, a modification is to, instead of holding a weight, bring those fingers behind for support and to lift and lower right here, but still think about engaging those abs, okay? Remember that for next time and I'll try and remind you in case you need it. So, chest press from bridge. I'm gonna grab my weights for my chest press. I'm gonna lay down on the ground. Knees are bent, feet are on the ground. Arms come out to the side. You're welcome to stay right here. Just make sure you press that low back into the floor. If not, we're gonna lift up into that bridge, okay? Let's take these arms up into the air 10 times. So extend and bend. That was 1. Keep it going. Very good. 4 more. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lower down. All right. Get a little break. Get some water. If there's anything that needs to be stretched out, that was a great time to do that really quick. Take some nice deep breaths. Psych yourself up for the 3rd and final full round. And then you're going to have to peel yourself up off the ground. Here in the next little bit, we start with that 3 squat walk with a jump squat or a squat to toes on the end. Okay? Optional band. So I'm going to start standing myself up, nice and slow and intentional. If you have a band, you can add it. I'm going to go ahead and get that on, putting it around one foot and then the other. The most dangerous part is getting into it. You need to sit down, hold on to something, you can. I'm going to bring it up above my knees, around the thighs there, okay? I'm going to find myself some space. We come into that partial squat, we walk 1, 2, 3, and then either squat to the toes or jump squat. Bring it back, 5 times down and back. All right, partial squat, here we go. Take it to the side. 1, 2, 3, jump squat or squat to toes, and back. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Nice. That's halfway. 2 more times down and back. Almost there. 1 more time, down and back. Finish it off. All right, nice. Band comes off if you're using it. Slow motion. Arnold presses are next. Grab a weight you can do that with. Remember, it's out to the side, extend overhead, rotate in, pull to the front. Find a nice stable base with those feet. Here we go. Arms come out to the side, extend overhead, rotate in, pull to the front. Out, up, rotate in, to the front, out, up, in, and down. Keep it going. Good. Halfway. Four. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more, finish strong. Good. Alrighty. Bent over row with the bicep curls next. You can use the same weight. You can grab a different one, depending on what you're trying to do here today. We stand nice and tall, shoulders back, chest raised. And we're gonna hinge at those hips, okay? So hinge forward, row up, stand up, curl, okay? Hinge, row, stand, and curl. You've got it. Keep going. Every exercise, you can tell yourself, this is the last time today, okay? The last time I have to do these. Halfway. Keep it going. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. No weights for this next one. Last round of our push-ups with the optional side tap, okay? So come whether to your elevated surface or to the floor, on the knees or on the toes. Remember, you're counting your own. See if you can do 10. If you need to do less, that's absolutely fine. Just push it for you, okay? Come to your starting position. Here we go. Give me a push-up, optional side tap, optional side tap. Keep it going. Make sure you're breathing. Breathing is important. I'm halfway. I'm breathing hard. I've got 2 more. When you're done, come to those knees. Sit back in child's pose. And take a few breaths. If you're still going, you've got this. Finish strong. Keep breathing. I'm going to talk about what's next. Up next is our Superman variation. I'm going to do that Superman with the pull, with the band around my wrists. You're welcome to do it with a band, without a band, a regular Superman, or an alternating Superman. Again, make the choice that makes the most sense for you today. All right, I've got my band around my wrists. I'm going to come down to my belly, spin my arms up overhead. Here we go. So lift, hold to chest, stand back up, and down. Try to keep the eyes on the floor. Keep it going. Halfway. Three more. If you're pacing with me anyway. All right. When you're done, we're going to be standing up next. We're going to be doing those anterior shoulder circles with the light weights or even no weights at all. Take your time getting up. And finding those weights. So with this one, remember, we're tapping the sides of the legs, circling around to the front, tapping the weights, returning to the start position, keeping those shoulders low. We don't want them coming up, okay? They stay low. Final set of these. Get a nice, strong, stable base with those feet. Weights at the side. Here we go for 10, okay? Tap forward, tap side. Keep it going. Forward and side. Very good. Make sure you're breathing. Keep it going. That was halfway, by the way. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Perfect. Coming down to the floor for the final 2 exercises of the circuit. The first one is that boat pose with the leg lift and lower. So remember, I gave you another modification in case you need it for this one, where you're resting on those hands, lifting and lowering, so you have a little bit of extra support, okay? If you want to add that one arm hold, feel free to do so. You're going to rest the heels, sit nice and tall, lean back, arm extends overhead, lift that opposite leg, lift and lower. Okay, here we go. Keep it going. Halfway through this leg. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to sit it up. Bring that weight to my other hand. Sit tall. Lean back till I feel those abs engaged. Extend that arm. Opposite leg. Up and down for 10. Okay? Halfway. Excellent, sit it up. Whew. Bridge with chest press, okay? And then it looks like we're gonna have time for a few finishing exercises. Aren't you so excited? I bet you are. All right, so finishing with that chest press though. So grab 2 weights for your chest press and lay down on the floor. Knees are bent, feet are on the floor, arms come out to the side, okay? Press the low back into the floor if you're gonna stay here. If not, lift up into that bridge. Let's take it up into the air for 10, okay? Extend and bend for 10. Good. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And bring it down. You are welcome to grab a quick sip of water, and then I'll talk about these exercises we'll do here at the end. We're going to be doing a clamshell next. This is one where if you have a band at home, you are welcome to add it. If you don't have a band at home, don't worry about it. You can absolutely do these without. This just adds extra resistance. And there's also a way that you can add a little bit of resistance at home if you have dumbbells but not a band. So I will show you both. All right, so for our clamshell, the band is up around my thighs above the knees. You can either come and lay to the side rested on an elbow, or you can lay all the way down on the floor. I've got my legs stacked and my knees bent. I'm gonna open and I keep the sides of my shoes like they're glued together and they're working on a hinge, okay? So they're opening and closing. If you don't have a band at home, but this feels super easy, you are welcome to take a dumbbell, rest on that top leg, and make the leg work a little bit that way, okay? All right, so we're gonna do 10 clamshells each side. Here we go. Open and close. Open and close. Nice. Keep it going. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. I'm gonna roll over to the other side. I'm gonna do it so I can still face you. You guys don't necessarily need to face me, okay? All right, so find that other side. Stack the legs, bend the knees, stabilize either here or here, and this top arm comes here and kind of gives a little bit more stability too. All right, let's open and close. Open and close. Keep it going. Working our abductors right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Excellent job, guys. Okay. So, what we're going to do next is a few more bridges, okay? I am going to take the band around my feet. If you have a band, you are welcome to do the same. You are also welcome to not use a band. So I'm going to take it around my shoes, all right? We're going to do a marching bridge. So depending on the strength of your band, you may not have much range of motion for this one. We're going to march, knee towards chest, march, knee towards chest. Without a band, it looks like this. March and march. And see, without the band, I'm able to bring my knee much closer to my chest, all right? So this will be the last exercise, and we stretch. So lift up into that bridge, march a knee, march a knee. Keep it going. We'll do 10 each side. Five more, halfway. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Finish the other side. Good. Take that band off. We're going to lay here on the ground. We're going to extend the arms overhead and just stretch from toes all the way through fingers, lengthening through our whole body. All right, take some nice deep breaths in and out. In and out. Very good. You made it through, guys. going to take one knee towards our chest. So bend one knee, grab it, and pull it towards the chest. Really a slight diagonal as if it's coming towards the armpit. We're gonna hold here. Go ahead and circle the ankle. I don't know why the camera zooms so far out like that sometimes. It does whatever it wants. Circle the ankle the other direction. All right, now hold that ankle still, okay? Before we go into our twist, which is what we normally do next, I'm gonna shake things up for you guys. We're gonna release and we're gonna grab the back of the thigh, okay? We're gonna bend and extend up. Bend and extend up. Just extend up as much as feels comfortable. Some people will get their leg all the way straight. Some people will not. And that is fine, but you should feel kind of like a gentle lengthening and stretching of the hamstring there, okay? Give me 2 more. And 1 more, very good. Come back to that bent knee. All right, now we're gonna take the opposite hand, grab that knee and gently pull it across the body. The other arm lays out to the side, feeling a stretch through the glute and a little bit of a spinal twist here. Hold and enjoy. Get ready to bring this leg back to center. Take this leg down to the ground. Bend the other knee, hugging it towards the chest, towards the armpit. Go ahead and circle the ankle while we're here. Now circle the other way. Hold the ankle still. Okay, so we're going to release the knee, grab that thigh. Okay, we're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten, so gently, okay? We're not trying to force anything or pull anything. We're just trying to gradually kind of do a little dynamic stretch here. A little bit of mobility. Give me 2. And 1, very good. Bend again, take the opposite hand, grab that knee and gently pull across the body. The other arm laying out to the side. Very good. Now bring this knee back to center. Hold it there and bring that other knee up too. I'm going to hug my knees nice and wide. I like to add a little rocking motion side to side. I think it feels good. I kind of go through this range of little like hip stretches here. You can feel different ones. All right. Then come back to center. Okay, we're going to do figure 4. So we release those knees, cross an ankle over that opposite thigh. We're going to take the hands and thread them around that bottom leg and gently pull, getting a stretch through the opposite glute. Just take some nice deep breaths. Try and relax into the stretch. We'll do the other side. So release, cross that other ankle over the other thigh, thread those hands around that bottom leg and gently pull. Taking some nice deep cleansing breaths. And release. All right, so we're going to come to all 4s. So get there however you need to. You can roll over, you can sit up, and then roll over, okay? Either way, we're going to come to all 4s though, okay? So we're going to start with a little cat-cow action here. Try and make sure you've got your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your wrists. We're gonna round up, round down and look forward, round up and look towards the floor, round down and look forward. So one way, and then the other. You can take this as slow as you'd like. If it feels good, just kind of sink into one rounding and then the other, that's fine. Do what works for you. Go ahead and give me 2 more. And 1 more. And then return to kind of a neutral position. So we're going to thread the needle next. We've got the eye of our needle right here. Opposite arm is the thread. It comes through, it reaches. We're going to lean as much or as little into it as feels good. All right. Doing a stretch through the upper arm and shoulder. Back to center, and we'll do that other side. So thread the arm through, lean as much or as little into this as feels good. And then we're going to come back to center again. So come to all fours again. We're going to head up into downward dog. So I'm going to curl my toes under, push up and back with the hips. We're going to pedal those feet. So one heel comes towards the floor and then the other. Alternating sides, getting a nice little calf stretch here. All right, now gently press both heels towards the floor. Really sink into this as best you can. You can bend those knees if you need to. Hold here for just a little longer. And then come to your knees. And let's have a seat. All right. I'm going to turn to the side ever so slightly. We're going to bring our hands in front and we're going to interlace those fingers. Then we're going to press them out and away from us. We're going to round the shoulders and look towards the floor while still pressing out. Okay? Hold here. Now take these arms up overhead, stretching from the tailbone all the way through those hands, lengthening as much as possible. We're going to release, roll the wrists as they come down, roll the wrists that other direction, shake those hands out. Take one hand to the floor, this other one's going to reach up and over. Few deep breaths here. Then we're going to sit up, take this hand to the ground, reach up and over. A couple of deep breaths here. Come back to center. Let's just roll these shoulders. Very good. Hold them the other direction. Nice. Try and relax those shoulders. We're going to take ear to shoulder, chin across the chest to the other shoulder, and then back. So making a little half circle here. Nice and relaxed. Very good. Give me one more. Then lift that head, come to center. One deep breath together, okay? Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, arms down. All right. Thank you for joining me here this Monday morning for another fun version of Everyone Works Out at Home in their basements, or your living rooms, or outdoors. I guess